Alright, man. It's finally here, yo. It's been a long road coming. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, man. I just week grinded the last little bit of Final Fantasy VII, man. I've been procrastinating on this joint. And Rebirth about to come out. So, you know what I'm saying? After a long outro, you know how Final Fantasy do it with the cutscenes and everything. You know, after the Sephiroth intro, because now you really know this dude is for real. Because before it looked like he was just like a hallucination or some shit. So it's time to get into it, man. You know, we start off with ending with Final Fantasy VII. You know what I'm saying? You had that great battle with Sephiroth, and then you thought you won, and then Cloud got schooled. Sephiroth was like, "Yo, get out my face, little dude. You ain't ready." And after that, some dialogue, and you say bye to Final Fantasy VII. Now, we jump it off into Rebirth. Let's go. Alright, man, let's make this quick, bro. Because I haven't beat the game. You know, I'm not even halfway done with this game. But that being said, man, oh, by the way, we're talking about Final Fantasy. As you know, Rebirth. I want to get my first impressions. It's not even really a thoughts. It's my first impressions of the game so far. And from what I can see, man, like the formula is still there from Remake, but they made drastic improvements in my eye. The scope of the game, first off, I know one thing that a lot of people was worried about was whether or not this game was going to be, it's worth to be 3 separate games. Because that was like the one issue that a lot of people had was, you know, you taking this game and now you're going to make us pay 3 times as much for one game. Let me tell you right now, man, put all that shit to rest, because this is a full-fledged game. I don't want to say it's a game worth $70, but I mean, come on, that's just a new norm. You know, people gave flack when games jumped up from 40 to 50, 50 to 60. It's just gonna happen. Don't be surprised when games start costing $100 per game. So, but you know, you pay for gaming. It's a hobby you get into anyway. I'm sidetracking. So, I know some people are not gonna like what I'm about to say right now, but one of the things I didn't like about 7 was the combat. And I liked it, but I didn't like it. It just kind of felt kind of less responsive to me, I guess. And then after playing 16, I was like, yo, this is how the combat should be. But then on 16's front, I didn't like how it was lacking some RPG elements, like you could have fire, ice, wind damage. That really didn't mean shit. Obviously, in Final Fantasy VII, that does mean you need to do your homework on some of the enemies. You know, if an enemy is weak against fire, you better be using that fire so you can stagger them and get that high damage in there. Needless to say, going from Remake to Rebirth, which I technically went from 7 Remake to Rebirth within hours, because I was at the end of the Remake and I just had to beat it real quick, and I got right into Rebirth. I'm loving what I'm seeing with the combat so far. It still kind of feels similar to the Remake, but then it feels a lot smoother, a lot more fluid. Oh, and then at the beginning, man, you get to play as Sephiroth. Like, come on. Sephiroth's better than Cloud, I'm sorry. I like the open worldness to the game that it has. It kind of resembles 16 in that manner, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I am a new person to the whole story of Final Fantasy VII, which honestly, I guess that doesn't matter, because I was looking at the lore and they decided to go a completely different direction with it. So I guess it's like a multiple universe type thing. So I'm like, damn, do I gotta play the original one now? But anyway, I'm loving where they're going with the story so far. Like the characters, Cloud, you know, don't talk to nobody. Aerith, Seems like she lost her memory or something. I don't know. But, you know, I'm not going to give any spoilers away. All I can say is this might be a strong contender for Game of the Year. And it's only March. So, I mean, that tells you a lot. I mean, we got some games coming out. There could be some potential bangers. But we just gotta wait to see what happens. I mean, for now, man, I'm just going to keep it like it is. Maybe I'll come out with another video if I can beat this game in time, get my afterthoughts, and like even probably drop a score on it. But right now, I'm giving it like a 8 to 9 right now, and that's only because I haven't really dove deep into the story and any other mechanics that's in the game, side quests, all that good jazz. So if that's it, man, that's all she wrote. I'll be back later.